So today we will be talking about some interesting facts related to blood circulation. Circulation, we know, it is the flow of blood through heart to all the body parts. Now this flow of blood through heart is one time or two times. Depending on this thing, the circulation is of two types. Single circulation, when the flow of blood through heart is one time and then to all the body parts, and when the flow of blood through heart is two times and to all the body parts, that is known as double circulation. Heart is the pumping organ. It helps to pump the blood containing oxygen, all the nutrients, all the elements to all over our body part, right? But this heart have how many chambers or compartments? On the basis of this thing, the different organisms have different types of heart. According to their environment, according to their adaptability, according to their requirement. Like fishes here have two-chambered heart, one auricle and one ventricle. Auricle means the upper chamber and ventricle means the lower chamber. In fishes, the oxygen diffuses in blood by the help of gills. Talking about amphibians and reptiles, both have only three-chambered heart, where there will be presence of two auricles, means two upper chambers, and one ventricle. But in reptiles, we have exception related to crocodilians. Crocodilians, birds and mammals, these three organisms or group of organisms will have four-chambered heart, where there will be presence of two auricles and two ventricles. This type of heart helps to keep the oxygen-rich blood and carbon dioxide-rich blood separated. The beating of the heart, the sound or the noise that we hear, is known as heartbeat. And heartbeat is the rhythmic expansion and contraction of the heart. Rhythmic expansion and contraction means according to a particular time, the heart is contracting and expanding. This is heartbeat. This type of heartbeat consists of two sounds, lub and dub. When there will be a low pitched sound for longer duration, it will be known as lub. This sound is produced due to the closure of bicuspid valves and tricuspid valves, which are present in the auricle and ventricle section. These separate the auricle from the ventricles, right? And when there will be high pitched sound for shorter duration, that sound is known as dub. Dub is produced due to the closure of aortic and pulmonary valve, means the valves which are present in the aorta and in the pulmonary arteries. So there is two types of sound that we hear by the help of an instrument which is known as stethoscope. According to adult male and adult female, whether it is an adult male or whether it is an adult female, heartbeat or rate of heartbeat is 70 to 72 times per minute in adult male, and it is 80 per minute in adult females. So this is the difference between the rate of heartbeat in case of adult males and adult females. This heartbeat is controlled by special type of muscles which are sinoatrial node, SAN, sinoatrial node, which are present in the right auricle, and atrioventricular node AVN, which are present at the base of right auricle, and bundle of His and its branches. So there are these three types of special muscles in the heart which control this heartbeat or rate of heartbeat. Means this contraction and expansion is controlled by SAN, AVN and bundle of His. The pulse, we have all heard about this word pulse, right? So pulse is the repeated throbs that is felt in the artery, for example in the wrist, below our thumb or base of the thumb, and this pulse rate is equal to heartbeat. Number of, for calculating the heartbeat, number of these throbs or pulse is counted. Number of throbs means the pulse rate. It is counted and that is equal to the heartbeat. Now talking about blood pressure. Blood pressure is the pressure that is exerted by the forceful flow of the blood on the walls of artery. Blood pressure is the pressure that is exerted by the forceful flow of blood on the walls of arteries. It is calculated or measured in millimeter mercury Hg by the help of an instrument, sphygmomanometer. Normal blood pressure is 120 by 80 mmHg. But if there will be higher value, higher than this normal value, that condition is known as hypertension or high blood pressure. For example, if a person is having 160 by 90 mmHg of blood pressure, means the person is suffering from hypertension or has high blood pressure. And if the value will be lower than the normal value, which is 120 by 80 mmHg, for example, a person has 110 by 70 mmHg of blood pressure, means the person is suffering from hypotension or low blood pressure. Now talking about some more interesting facts related to blood circulation. Your heart pumps 6,000 to 7,500 liters of blood each day, approx 6,000 to 7,500 liters of blood each day. And if we talk about the size of the heart, we know that our heart is almost the size of our fist, but the smallest heart is of an insect which is known as fairy fly. And the largest heart is of blue whales. And last, laughing is very good for your heart. It reduces the stress and boosts up your immunity.